Hey, Jeff Miller with Traxstech here today. We're going to go over our T-bolt bracket system. This is used on a wide series of boats out there nowadays that all these manufacturers have their own sport track design. Lund first came out with here back, I think, around '06. And we're on a Lund boat today. This is their brand new 20-foot glass model for 2017. And just finished setting it up for one of the pro walleye guys here. And just kind of wanted to go over real quick how the T-bolt actually should be installed on your boat and how it's working. So we've designed a stainless steel T-nut that is on the back side of our T-bolt bracket, stainless steel stud. This thing's heat treated, very, very strong setup. And with our design of how this rotates, it's got a nylock nut on the front side. That's purposely so that when we rotate this around, that T-nut touches the top and bottom of your slot on your boat and sits at an angle and gets us max strength inside the sport track that's on your boat. So like I said, this is in a lot of all the Polar Craft brand boats, the Lunds. I've got them in trackers run them, low boats run them. Everybody's got their own design, and this T-nut works on all their different models, except Tracker uses a round bolt head. So different little, same bracket, just a different T-nut that goes inside there. But with this setup, this thing is designed to drop right inside the gunnel wall of the boat. That you orientate the stainless steel T-nut portion of this straight. It drops right down inside the wall. You take your fingers, you push down on it, and that thing rotates and orientates top to bottom. I can feel it with my fingers rotate up inside there. I've been using one of these 7/16 wrenches with the little gear ratchet built into it. And you put this on there and literally just tighten this up a little bit. And once you get it in there, the nylock kicks in, starts snugging it up. I put it on there, and once I get it snug, I literally just give it an extra eighth of a turn and tighten it up. And when you do that in conjunction with our track, like we've got mounted down here on the gunnel wall of this boat we're going to show you, this is a 36-inch track. It has 5 of these brackets to support this track. It's strong enough because we're spreading that weight distribution along that whole entire gunnel wall. We could have 4 guys stand on top of this, and you won't flex or bend our track or anything on here. So that kind of goes back to where I talked about originally here in the last little video clip we did on this sport track that is attached to this glass boat. We actually took the screws out of this sport track that was on the boat right from the manufacturer and put the 3M 5200 adhesive sealant on there and re-screwed each one of those screws back down to make sure that this sport track was securely fastened to the boat. Now once that's done, now we can go into our T-bolt bracket system and we can learn to adapt our entire fishing system to everything that we're going to try and do. So this boat is capable of putting a 48-inch track on max because of how long they've got their sport track system on here. This gentleman's using our vertical tree, couple of rod holders in here, tool beverage holder caddy, all fits in that 36-inch track, and he's perfectly fine. He can do all his netting and resetting baits out the back corners of the boat right here. And if a person was going to use this boat and mount a downrigger on here, then we actually would look at not putting a downrigger up here in the sport track system, but actually coming back here just past the corner of the sport track and even hard mounting us a 6-inch track right here on top of the glass, getting that nice and solidly mounted with a 6 or 12-inch piece of track for support, and we could actually slide a downrigger in here and fish out of there. So just a quick tidbit on how we use the T-bolt bracket system in there, and then the same thing when you're going to remove it. All you're going to do is loosen that up a little bit, rotate that back up, and loosen those up, straighten them out, and that whole entire thing will come on and off your boat fast. So I literally can install this track on here and take it off in 3 minutes. It's that quick. All you're doing is lining up that stainless steel T-nut with the slot on your boat, putting it in, snugging it up. Do not over tighten. You don't need to over tighten them like I showed you. Put them in there, get them snugged up, and just give that thing, once it's snug, just give it an eighth of a turn tweak, tighten it up, and once they're all tight, you're utilizing the strength from the whole entire setup on there. You'll be plenty strong enough. You won't have any issues whatsoever. So I hope the T-bolt bracket installation helped you guys out today. Got any further questions, contact us at traxstech.com or give us a call and we'll be happy to walk you through it. Thank you.